People often ask the question whether you want a high salary or a high credit score. And while the answer for that is up for debate, I think the reality is that having a good credit score is really important in this day and age. In today's video, I'm going to go over the 5 factors that make up a good credit score and give you a review of the Credit Sesame app, which allows you to monitor your credit score for free. Hi everyone, this is Camilla the Focus Spender, and welcome to my channel where I teach you how to get out of debt, save more money, and invest so that you can build wealth and leave a lasting legacy. So something happened to me when I was about 21, 22, and it took me about 15 years to realize it was a complete scam. So one day I got a phone call from the FBI telling me that someone had used my social security number to rent an apartment in California, and they just needed to verify my social security number to make sure that I was the right person that they were trying to contact. And I said, sure, I'll verify my number. And of course, I was the person that they were looking for. And they told me, you know what, go check your credit report and you'll see that this is on your credit, and then you just need to fight it. So I checked my credit report, and of course, the apartment was listed on my credit score, and I was like, yes, this is exactly what the FBI told me. So looking back, this clearly was a scam. They definitely were just trying to get my social security number. But the one good thing that came out of this was that I finally checked my credit report. Like, I had never even thought about doing that, but it was allowing me to realize that checking my credit report was something that I needed to do on a regular basis. So honestly, besides the 5 factors that I'm going to talk about in this video, just checking your credit report on a regular basis is something that's going to help you keep your credit score good, because you're going to make sure that nothing negative or untrue is reported on your report. So that leads me into Credit Sesame, which can help you reach your goals and become financially stable. If you sign up for a free account, you'll be able to get your TransUnion credit score for free on a monthly basis. The app is super easy to use, and it only took me about 5 minutes or less to sign up for the app. And what I like about the app is that it does give you the 5 key things that are making up your score, and it shows you exactly how you're doing in each one. So now let's just go and look at the app. So now I'm in the app, and as you can see, my credit score is 795. So years ago, I did a video stating that my credit score had hit 800, and I was so excited. But over the last couple years, it's been hovering around 795. And I was so confused as to why it dropped and why it's not, increasing any further, because the highest you can go is 850. But this app is really telling me what's going on. So when you get into the app, you'll see your overview. You can click on overview, you can click on credit, you can click on tips, and you can click on offers. So when you go to the tips section, this is where it really breaks down the 5 major points of your credit score and how you are doing. So the first factor is your credit usage. I'm getting an A. Basically, when you're thinking about your credit usage, you're thinking about the overall credit you've been extended. So let's say you've been extended $10,000 worth of credit, then 10% of that is $1,000. So you should only have an overall balance of $1,000. For me, I'm at 6%, so that's giving me an A. So the next one is credit age, and as you can see, I'm also getting an A on credit age, and this is basically stating how long you've had credit. So if I click on the credit section and I go to credit age, it'll basically state how long I've had credit, and as you can see, I have had credit for the past 19 years and 7 months. That is the age of my oldest account. So that is basically stating that I have a long and strong credit history. So if you have a bunch of accounts and you're constantly closing and then opening up new ones, then your credit history is going to be short, because it's going to look at the length of time you've had your oldest account. So even though years ago I canceled an account, it was fine because I canceled a credit card over 20 years ago, and then I opened up this new card. And because I've had this for such a long time, I'm at an A rating. Meaning, if you're young and you have a card that you're like, you know what, I have too many cards, I need to cancel some of them, it's fine because you have a lot of time on your side. If you're older and you have a card that you're not using, but it's your oldest card, it's better just to keep it open and maybe every once in a while use it, pay it off, so that you don't mess up your credit score. So the next tip is payment history. Again, I'm getting an A. So basically, they're trying to see, are you paying your credit card on time? Are you paying it in full? And if so, they're going to give you an A rating for that. So I'm someone that uses credit. I think it's fine to use your credit card as long as you're not relying on it. As long as the cash is always there to pay off your credit card on time every month, you're fine. It's when you're relying on credit or relying on your credit card that I find that to be a problem. But as long as you're not, you'll be okay. So you want to make sure that your payment history is good, because that is a huge factor in your credit. So the next area is credit inquiries. And again, I am getting an A for that. So basically they're stating how many times people are pulling your credit. Like, how many times are you going out to get credit? And looking at the details, I can see that I haven't had a credit inquiry in over a year. So that is giving me a strong rating. And the fifth factor, which is where I am not getting an A, is account mix. So that is the fifth factor that is going into your credit score. Basically, they're looking to see what your mix of accounts are. So I used to have an auto loan. Maybe like 5-6 years ago when I bought a car, I took out an auto loan. I paid it off very, very fast. And because I don't have any other loans, it has dropped my score. So they're showing you what your account mix is. So credit cards, auto loans, home loans, other loans, and student loans. And as you guys know, I don't have student loans as well. If I wanted to raise my score, I could take out a loan. Honestly, my score is 795, so there's no reason for me to take out a loan. This is the only hit to my account, so there's no reason for me to just open up a loan. The score that I have is perfectly fine for when I'm ready to get a mortgage. So if you go to the credit section, you'll just get more detail of your personal information in terms of credit usage, payment history, credit age, account mix, and credit inquiries. I also want to mention that Credit Sesame has another feature called Sesame Cash, which is a debit card that allows you to get paid cash rewards as your credit score increases. And as you can see, they're giving you lots of tips on how to help build your credit score within the app. I have a link to Sesame Cash as well as the app in my description box below. If you want to go straight to Sesame Cash, you can visit creditsesame.com/Sesame Cash, or you can click on the cash link in the app once you download the app. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.